Love next door. Ella had lived in the same little townhouse for 5 years. Her life wrapped in quiet routines, watering her plants at 7 a.m., sipping coffee on her balcony, and reading novels by the window every Sunday afternoon. Her neighborhood was calm, the kind where everyone nodded politely but never quite stepped into each other's lives. Then came Adrian. He moved in next door one rainy Friday in April, hauling in boxes under an umbrella that barely kept the storm at bay. Ella watched from her window, debating whether to offer help. Finally, she ran downstairs with a warm towel and a hesitant smile. "Welcome to the neighborhood," she said, handing it to him. Adrian looked surprised, then grinned. "Thank you. That's incredibly kind." It started there. Casual greetings turned into longer chats, often over the low fence that separated their patios. He was a musician, always humming something under his breath. She was a copy editor, fond of quiet, poetic things. At first, their conversations were about plants and books, the weather and music, but slowly, it became more personal: childhood memories, heartbreaks, dreams they hadn't spoken aloud in years. One evening, she heard soft piano notes drifting through the shared wall. She sat by it, closing her eyes, letting the melody wash over her. A minute later, her phone buzzed. "Adrian, didn't mean to disturb you. Just felt like playing." "Ella, you didn't disturb me. It's beautiful. I always listen." From then on, he played more. Sometimes, he left small wildflower bouquets on her doorstep with handwritten lyrics. In return, she slid old love poems through the crack under his door. It wasn't a grand, fiery romance. It was slow and sincere. A shared umbrella walk after a summer storm. Late night tea in his kitchen. Just talking, a hand brushing against another and lingering just a little longer each time. The moment everything changed was quiet. A winter night, snow falling like whispers outside. They stood on Ella's balcony, watching the world turn white. "I don't know when it started," Adrian said, "but I think about you all the time, even when I try not to." Ella looked at him, her breath misting in the cold. "Me too." He kissed her under the snow, gently, like he was still afraid the moment might disappear. They never moved in together. They liked their separate spaces, their quiet rituals, but every evening, the lights in both homes glowed warm at the same time. Two lives, side by side, intertwined like vines, not tangled. Love, after all, doesn't always need grand gestures. Sometimes, it just needs a balcony, a song, and the neighbor next door. A love beyond time. Once upon a time, in a small town by the sea, there lived a young artist named Lily. Every day, she would sit by the shore, painting the sunset, the waves, and the sky as it shifted with every passing moment. One evening, while she was deep in her work, a young man named James walked by. Captivated by the scene, he had just moved to the town to escape the busy city life. Intrigued by the beauty of Lily's paintings, James struck up a conversation with her. They quickly discovered they shared a love for art, nature, and quiet moments. Over time, they met often by the shore, exchanging stories, laughter, and dreams. As the days passed, their connection grew stronger, and soon, it was clear to them both that something special was unfolding. One crisp autumn evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, James took Lily's hand and whispered, "I never knew love could be like this. Something so gentle, so true, like the waves of the sea. Will you be my heart's companion, now and forever?" Lily smiled, her heart racing with joy, and replied, "Yes, James. A love like ours is timeless, like the ocean's endless embrace." From that moment on, they walked together through the seasons, painting their own story of love, just as Lily had painted the sunsets, forever beautiful, always changing, yet constant in its depth.